Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing the next part in my horror and horror adjacent VHS collection. And this is the titles that are R through S. So this is R and S, well, half of S. I ended up having a lot more S than I was anticipating, so I split it into two, so the rest of the S's will be in the next video, but let's get started with the R's. So we have this movie called Reborn. I don't really know a whole lot about this, but, you know, it looks kind of interesting. And then another Hannibal Lecter movie, this is Red Dragon. We also have Resident Evil, which I don't think I've ever seen any of the Resident Evil movies, at least all the way through. I've definitely seen clips and stuff, but just never gotten a chance to watch the rest of them. Then we also have the Paramount Pictures Commemorative Edition of Rosemary's Baby, and this movie called Resurrection, which is quite an interesting movie. I watched it. It does have this embossing on it, the cover, so that's pretty cool. I watched this for October, and it was interesting. I don't specifically remember what I gave it, but it is a secret. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily secret. No, it's not. It's like a religious horror movie, or at least the killer in this movie has religious motives for what he is doing. So that's kind of cool. Then we have this movie called The Returning. This one, which is kind of just a fun one, this is the real Ghostbusters. This includes the episodes The Revenge of Murray, the Mantis, and Other Stories. Revenge of Murray the Mantis, Drool the Dog-Faced Goblin, and Ghostbuster of the Year. So that's pretty cool. Then we have this promo copy of a movie called Relative Fear, which sounded kind of interesting and looks also interesting. And then we also have another Stephen King adaptation, which is Rose Red. I do have this on Blu-ray, or on DVD. It has not come to Blu-ray. I don't know if it ever will, but I remember really liking Rose Red when it came out, or when I watched it. So very happy to have this, and it is one of those double tape things, so that's pretty cool. I know my DVD is actually a double DVD, so part of it is on one DVD and then the other part is on the other one. We also have this, which is the Relic. I believe that the Blu-ray is out of print, but I was able to pick it up probably a year or two ago. I really like this movie. I did show it to some friends, and they weren't as big a fan of it. Not sure why, but overall, it was a very dark movie. I think that was a lot of the issue, was it was just very dark in tone, so I don't know. Then these two are the exact same movie, but there are different packaging. So this is The Ring. So this is your traditional paper copy of case. And this one is really cool because it is see-through, so you can see the entire tape through it, and I think that is really cool for a movie like The Ring, where there is a VHS tape in it and it plays a very significant role in the movie. Alright, now let's get on to the S portion. Another Stephen King adaptation. This is Stand By Me, which isn't horror, isn't really anything. It's I would say it's horror adjacent because of Stephen King. But this is a great movie, and you definitely should check it out if you've never seen it before. Another Stephen King adaptation, which is Stephen King's Sleepwalkers. This was a alright movie from what I remember when I watched it. It was directed by Mick Garris, so one of the masters of horror, at least more recent masters of horror. Also another Stephen King adaptation. This is Storm of the Century, which also is one of the double tapes. So that is pretty cool. I'm really happy with that and being able to find that. I think one of the major studio distribution labels put out a new DVD of this one. I have the old DVDs here somewhere, so if you have not gotten that one, then you can check it out. I would try movies.com and then just type it into the search bar for DVDs and it'll tell you exactly who released it. Then the next one is the exact same movie as well, but there's like an interesting difference. So they're the exact same. It's Swim Fan, exact same case and everything. The only difference is one is a traditional black VHS while the other one is stark white. Also don't know the reasoning behind that, but I thought it was kind of cool, so I was like, I'll just keep both of them. And that was actually a really good movie. Well, it's not the best movie, of course, but it gave me a lot of the show You on Netflix vibes from the movie. So if you're a big fan of You on Netflix, you should definitely check out the Swim Fan. Alright, so now we have a lot of the exact same things, but they're different. So this is the first one. This is Scream. And so there is exclusive packaging for the first movie on VHS. And so this is the Courtney Cox, Gale Weathers packaging. So her face is in blue. Then we have the Neve Campbell one, Sidney Prescott. So that one was pretty cool as well. And then the last exclusive cover packaging is the Drew Barrymore one. This one actually it's not sealed, but whoever owned this before I did left the plastic on that, so this is in very good condition. This is probably one of my favorites, I think. This one, they're all really cool. I have them on display in my room because I like Scream, and I think that these are pretty cool. Then we have the classic Scream. So this is just the regular cover with everything. Then we have Scream 2 with the regular cover. Then this one is a promo copy of Scream 2. And so that is pretty cool. This it specifically says full-length screener for video retailers only. Video box art may change, but it looks like it did not change very much at all. If it even did at all. I think that they're pretty identical. Then we have this one, which is an all-new, it says all-new, exclusive all-new bonus edition, which includes hilarious outtakes, Creed music video, and the behind-the-scenes from all three Screams. This was Scream 3, the bonus edition, and then I just have the regular Scream 3. And then we have this movie, which I just recently bought. It's called The Stepdaughter. It just looks kind of interesting. I don't know. I doubt that it'll be that good of a movie, but I was like, why not? Give it a shot. Then we have Stephen King's The Making of The Stand. So it's not The Stand, it's just the making of. Just randomly found that, so I was like, I'll pick that one up. Then we have Spawn, which is a Todd McFarlane originated character. I started watching this, but I never ended up finishing it. It's a little weird. I think I probably need to try to get the Blu-ray because this tape is very grainy and kind of hard to see. I think a lot of this movie is darker in tone or in picture quality, so I need to get a Blu-ray so I can get a little more high definition in it. Then we have this one, which is called Sundown. I don't know a ton about this, but this was one of the Vestron video releases. If you look on the back, it kind of looks like a cross between like a bat. Well, yeah, it says they're vampires, so I guess they're turning into bats. I don't know. Then we have Scary Movie and Scary Movie 2. both of which are great films. Not great, but they're fun to watch. Then we have The Shining, which is a great film. And also another great film, Silence of the Lambs. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And definitely make sure to subscribe so you can be up to date on all the latest videos that I release and the rest of the videos in this whole series. And thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you have a great day and stay safe. Bye!